All right. Here in Australia, we have a cultural battle constantly ever since we've gotten here. When it comes to the Aboriginals, um, we believe that the Aboriginals are constantly still barbaric if they don't come to our ways, and they need a lot of help. And they get a little crazy sometimes, as we've been seeing some things now and getting screamed at when it comes to certain people and stuff like that. And are not approaching things more the Western way, more today's way of thinking. Right? And so they're starting to get problems like they did back in the old days. Now, back in the old days when they started getting issues and problems and wanted to help out, Australia loves to help out. You know how Australia helps out everybody, right? Up the cigarettes and all that kind of stuff. Right? Their help out is bloody terrific. So when you expect those type of help outs, what next help out do you expect to happen? Right? Think about past. Past helps you think about the future. What may happen again. Definitely if things look similar, right? What's around what they're putting out. At the moment, we have mainly the Aboriginals, some bad parents or can't control their kids in the Northern Territory in certain areas that are usually the same areas, getting really bad, right? Causing a lot of chaos and havoc. And if you don't know the answer which way, then either way is bad. Parents just can't control, or they let them do it. There is parents like that. Oh, it's all right. I've talked about stories how my parents would be okay with things and not. Depends on how they think of things. If they're racist, they'll be okay, you're racist, that kind of thing. And so to stop that, and allowing parents to go, look, you can go do this for us, and you go vandalise this for us, for our name, for our culture. You go do this, and you won't get punished instead of us doing it. And we'll actually reward you behind the scenes, right? Just go do it, right? You'll get away with it. To stop that, what you do is you make children punishment, adults. That's what they're about to do now. As we've talked about it here in Australia, and just go back, you see we've got a problem, and the only way to fix it, as soon as I heard about this law, I'm going, well, that's it. Right? They did a similar thing when they took the babies. Right? They collectively do it to themselves. Some people got to whinge about it. Well, you got to look at your little group. Why don't we have knives? Little group. Why don't we have guns here? Little group. Right? Why don't Aboriginals have things? They can't control their little group either. You get it? Right? And so what happens is they make this law that children get treated as adults now. So if that kind of cases are happening, well, they'll just grab the kids. The government's going to grab the kids like they did with the babies, and they're going to treat them as adults and go take them. Right? And program, and if they don't program and they keep being naughty, they're going to be in jail for the rest of life and probably get more sentence. Right? That's what's happened in the past before. Well, hopefully they wake up. They're talking about the programs they're going to give them. Right? Introduce them into Australia culture of the Australian flag. Right? As we haven't got a mixed culture yet because of this cultural issue that we still continue to have, right? And then we have their leader that represents us in Parliament yelling and screaming, right? She doesn't make things any better. In fact, as far as I'm concerned and what I've heard, she's about to lose her job, right? It's a matter of time, right? Some things are on the contract, right? And they're going to have a new leader. And when you go to do that, you don't want another same representation. Definitely, if people go, well, she's been acting like that since she's acting like that. Now we're getting even worse with the children and the other people as she represents them through Parliament, right? So she's representing who they are, how they act, right? And so you get that outcome. And to get that to happen and not look racist, we also have some whites getting in it. So you mentioned about the whites, or the Western young selves, as they call it. I'm not racist, so I don't mean to go blacks and whites, but people are still like that today. Right? I like to call people by their country sometimes. So I go, they're Indians. Right? But I'm not being racist. I can't remember their names, but I know what their culture is. I get that one easily in your head. And so we have our kids playing up too. And so what they can do is they can, as the law is always like that, when you go to court, and every court's different, every judge is different, right? Is that you can make that law say it's because of our kids as well. We're not being racist, we're not attacking one area. That's how you're going to make things look too. Otherwise, definitely if a group that talks about racism are going to jump on that, right? And so you're going to make sure that you're going to do the same to your own people. But the thing is, behind the scenes, and if the people wake up quickly, and if you believe that your people aren't as barbaric, then that won't hurt your people that much. They'll get different changes quickly, right? But the ones that continue to stay barbaric, they're going to get a different story. So good luck out there, everybody. And I hope you all start connecting and get rid of your barbaric ways and thinking and doing things when there's no need to do it, just because you believe you can or you want to. See you later.